The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
The David Pakman Show is mostly funded by individual memberships. Please consider one at davidpakman.com/membership. We're talking about pennies a day. You'll get the podcast commercial free, the members-only bonus show in both audio and video, and an archive of every single show and every single bonus show that dates back, incredibly, Lewis, to August 17th, 2005. I was only 11 at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're, what, like 18 now?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
At least according to a lot of the comments when we do a controversial video, people who disagree with what I say indicate that I must be in high school, therefore what I'm saying is invalid.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of what you find funny is also very juvenile.
There you go.
Yeah.
A gay Romney donor has pulled his support and is now backing Barack Obama over Barack Obama's recent same-sex marriage endorsement or support. His name is Bill White. He's the CEO of a New York-based consulting firm called the Constellations Group, and he supported both Republicans and Democrats in the past. And after Saturday's commencement address at Liberty University, where Mitt Romney underlined his belief that marriage is between a man and a woman, White has declared that he now supports President Obama. It's a great story, but why was this guy a Republican in the first place? Didn't he know that the Republicans were the ones that are against gay marriage? Maybe he was so confused by Mitt Romney's flip-flopping over the years that he said, hey, maybe I'll throw my support behind Romney. But it's great, I guess, that this is one more Obama supporter, but it's making me question this Bill White guy a little bit.
It's strange, but it did take a long time for Mitt Romney to come out and say his new stance on on marriage, because same-sex marriage was what came around in Massachusetts while he was governor,
right?
And he was not stating what he's now stating at that time.
No, certainly not.
So, and of course, he's the CEO of a firm that, okay, let's just assume this guy has tons of money.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably financially in his best interest to be voting for Mitt Romney.
You think?
Yeah.
Is there anything you can think of that could happen that would make you support Romney over Obama?
Something Obama would have to do to make me support Romney?
Or something Romney might do to pull your support away from Obama?
I cannot possibly think of anything because I'm not aware of any of Romney's actual stances on anything.
Well, he has every stance. So you can be sure that at some point it matched up with yours.
Well, and the exact opposite has also matched up with mine.
Natan, what about your, is there any single issue that Romney could come out on or Obama could come out on which would make you switch support from Obama to Romney?
Well, I guess if Romney assumed all of Obama's positions on pretty much everything.
No, I know, but that's an obvious, that's a cop-out.
There's no one issue that we haven't already discussed on the show. One of the main issues going on with the economy or social issues where I could even imagine Romney changing his position to something that I would prefer over Obama's position.
Let's say Romney came out and said, you know what, I have realized that the corrosive influence of money on politics is destroying this nation. I am now for only public financing of elections, set amount of money, limited campaign time, limited advertising. Let's change this to a more European-style system, something Barack Obama has kind of danced around but is not particularly interested in really pursuing aggressively. Could that make you say, you know what, I think I've got to go with Romney?
If I thought that Romney would actually do what he says he's going to do when he took office, then maybe. But since I think he just panders pretty much on a daily basis depending on who his crowd is.
Yeah, I'm saying assuming we could take it for you know, as a real position.
So what you're asking is, if Romney were someone else and had different positions...
And didn't lie and didn't pander.
Right. And was basically someone who doesn't really exist, would I vote for him over Obama? Probably.
If he said what you said, and I knew it was true, and I knew he could actually do something about it,
right,
which he couldn't, that I might actually consider switching support to Romney.
Because
that, I think, is the number one problem facing this country, because you cannot fix any of the other problems without first fixing that problem.
Yeah, but Lewis isn't voting either way, so I don't think his support for either of the two candidates really matters.
Would that get you to vote?
No.
So even if Romney comes out and...
Like I said, even if he's in favor of policies that would change that, he can't do it. Nothing will happen. He can't do anything about it.